So we've got a few speakers lined up today. We've got four. We've got Johnny Mcginty coming up first. Then we'll go to Alistair McConnachie. Then we'll have Craig Houston. Back to Alistair, and then me, I'll cap it off. And we're here in complete and utter opposition to these clowns on the opposite side. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have Scotland's best interests at heart. They do not have our interests at heart. We are here to build a better future for our children, and they are opposing that. It's unacceptable. So I'd like to introduce Johnny Mcginty. He's going to come up stage. He's going to speak for a few minutes. Give it up for Johnny.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all. I won't keep this too long here. I'll keep the speeches for the cover people. Just before I get started, I'd like to apologise on behalf of Sept, the Glasgow cabbie, who unfortunately has taken unwell the last few days and is unable to attend here today, which is a massive shame, as he has put in some amount of effort organising everything to make sure today was a success. He sends his sincere gratitude to everyone who turned out today to support our rally highlighting the government's failures. As you're probably all wondering who I am and why I'm standing here speaking today, I've been helping organise today's events in the background alongside Sept, the Glasgow cabbie. But besides from all that, I'm just a young lad from Glasgow, and just like every single one of those people standing here today, a very proud British patriot, but also a very concerned father. But also stand here as a very concerned father who has some fire in his belly with regards to the state of our city and our country's future for our children and grandchildren. Firstly, guys, I can't express what it means to me individually for so many of you people who have turned out here today to support our pro-UK Stop the Bots rally. And a massive thank you goes to our speakers, Alistair, Niall and Craig, for taking the time to come and take part in our rally to support us. Truly appreciated, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the situation we now find ourselves in and faces our nation is nothing like we have seen in the last 100 years. Our country as a whole and our way of life is in serious jeopardy. And just to be very clear on the matter, under no circumstances am I calling for any sort of civil unrest or division within our city. It's the complete opposite, in fact. We aim to unite our city and country as one. We have promoted this rally from day one that it will be a peaceful rally where we have encouraged all walks of life to attend, and most importantly our families. This peaceful rally is intended to give the patriotic British tax-paying public the chance to voice their frustrations on the mass illegal immigration that is happening up and down our country, and also to highlight the two-tier policing system in which we find ourselves today. We've seen in recent weeks officers running away from armed migrant gangs having been told to retreat, but yet are sent out in full riot gear and dog units when it is the general British public finally say enough is enough. You only have to look at the situation we find our good friend Tommy Robinson in, who sadly couldn't be here today, but he does send us his best wishes. Tommy has for years been persecuted for his activism, when all he was doing was highlighting the issues to the people, as the police and government have failed to do so for several years. But yet the people he has exposed and the other violent offenders walk our streets freely. Welcome to broken Britain. People, let's be very clear on this. Keir Starmer and his Labour Party, with their anti-British ideology, could honestly be the worst thing to happen to our country in many, many years. We now find ourselves facing jail time for comments made on social media posts. Anything that goes against their woke agenda is seen as a crime these days. We as a country have been very, very proud in the past that we have taken in refugees from many a different foreign land who were in desperate need of safety, and we have also taken in those who have benefited our country, have then grown and fully integrated themselves into our communities. They have learned our culture, they have paid back to our society by working hard and obeying the law. Never once have they tried to force their ideology onto us, but now we face a different kind of evil. An evil in which we have arriving daily on our shores, mass amounts of military-aged men, sometimes 50 to 100 per boat, 4 or 5 boats per day, every day. No women, no children. It really does start to make you think of the old quote, a man fleeing war takes his family with him, but a man going to war leaves his family behind. People, the message here today is very, very clear. We must put a stop to all illegal immigration into this country. We must deport all undocumented foreigners from British soil. Our government has let us down time and time again for years. We've been lied to regarding the amount of illegal aliens entering this country and how much we actually know about any of them. We pay to house them, we feed them, we clothe them. Many, many, many thousands in Glasgow alone. And yet here we are set to spend even more of our taxpayers' money on protecting their way of life, when these people have zero respect or tolerance for our British values. And all this is happening while our veterans are lying on the streets, our pensioners' winter money has been cut back and left to freeze after contributing their whole lives to this country. And now we face our children, another children's meals have been removed. That, people, is exactly what betrayal looks like in this country. We, the people standing here today, are the ones who are going to start to make the difference, people. We must come together and stand up for our children's futures. Something amazing that I have seen come out of all this sort of chaos is how it has started to unite this long divided city and country of ours. This is evident of the turnout here today. Even more so when you think further afield, we're facing a bigger problem when you see the likes of Belfast, people uniting on the streets to come together as one, united as one, and to stand against this force of evil and his idiotic band over there. From day one, when these people descended into Ireland, the Irish people took to the streets. They took to protest against illegal migrants who were destroying their towns and cities up and down the country. Guys, this is our time to stand up for our country. Make people on our wonderful British history, who we still speak of regularly today and proudly today. Proud patriotic people who without whom we wouldn't be here today celebrating our heritage of freedom and our British way of life. These people have made the stand when duty called. Are we seriously going to be the generation that feels Britain? For me, that's not the values I was brought up on, and it's certainly not the values that this great country was built on. United we will stand here, people. Divided we will fall. The message is clear. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll not take up too much more of your time. Again, a very, very big thank you from me personally, and a very personal thank you to the ones that contacted me from day one with all your support and offering help along the way. The atmosphere today has been electric, and I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully this can be the first of many. Today, as I've said, guys, the message is clear. Peaceful rally, enough is enough. We're not going to take much more of this. And just on that note, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure every single person here gets home safe tonight. Keep up the good fight. Our courage is the test. God bless, guys.
Give it up for Johnny! And it's so true what he's saying. We are fighting for a better future for our kids.